ASMR for quite some time, then you've probably seen this microphone before. The Blue Yeti. And it's everywhere. Blue Yeti. The Blue Yeti. Blue Yeti. Blue Yeti. Blue Yeti. Blue Yeti. The Blue Yeti. Every ASMR artist, every beginner setup, almost every whisper you've most likely ever heard before has come through this microphone. Even I started off with this microphone and used it for many years because it's so easy to use and it's so user-friendly. But there's something that most people don't know. The Blue Yeti is actually, technically, pretty bad. See, the Blue Yeti has something that we call a built-in preamp. That's basically the electrical circuit inside of the microphone that amplifies your voice before sending it to the computer. The problem is, this preamp isn't great. In fact, it's not very good at all. It's inexpensive, and it tends to add what we call an audio noise floor. You know, that faint hiss, or ironically, white noise that you hear in a lot of ASMR videos using this mic. That's what noise floor is. See, most ASMR artists, we don't really think about this sort of stuff. We just plug the microphone in, hit record, and call it a day. But what we don't realize is that when we are recording, we're recording everything. The hum of the room, the faint buzz of electricity. And trust me, this is stuff I have not been thinking about myself for the better part of 10 years up until now. I used to think that was just how the Yeti sounded. That was until this year when I really started to try hone my craft and taking the time to learn what it takes to produce an optimal ASMR recording, studying under Dimitri. Now, to be fair, some people actually like that hiss of the Yeti, the white noise that it creates. It can make the content feel more authentic, more full, more relatable to the audience, down to earth even. And so, I understand that there is something comforting about the shortcomings of the Yeti. It's a big reason why I've gotten to where I am today personally, but still, I wanted to know what this microphone was truly capable of when we pushed it to its absolute limits. I wanted to find out what the Blue Yeti could really sound like if we treated it the way professionals do. So instead of changing the mic, I changed the processing. So here's what I'll do. First, I'll play you a raw recording straight from the Yeti. No effects, no filters, in one of the quietest rooms in my country. And then I'll play that same recording through Isotope and Adobe Audition using real professional tools to clean it up. You'll hear the before and after. I really recommend using a good pair of headphones or earphones and listening to this on maximum volume to mark the differences. Because when you hear the Blue Yeti this way, you'll realize we all haven't been using it to its true potential. Same microphone, completely different sound, right? So now that you've heard the Blue Yeti at its theoretical best, enjoy tonight's old school classic ASMR sound assortment using the iconic Blue Yeti at its peak potential. Welcome back to another since I last did that, huh? That is such a throwback. Well, hello everyone. It's good to see you. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for joining me this evening for an old school, classic sound assortment with the Blue Yeti. I haven't used this microphone in quite some time properly. So tonight, I've been reading the comments a lot, and I've listened to what you've had to say. A lot of you miss the old Jojo. And look, I miss him too every once in a while, so I thought tonight what we could do is take a page back from the past and just do a classic sound assortment with you, with me, and the Blue Yeti. So this is my area of control. The microphone, all the sounds that just enter the microphone are controlled right here, okay? So this is a very sensitive area of control. So what we're going to be doing is just trying to give you a little bit of that nostalgia, maybe a little bit of that personal, intimate tingles, as it's been a long time, honestly, since I last did one of these videos. So you just sit back and relax, and just let me know what you think of the sounds. So we have done everything we can to master this microphone and to really just bring the Yeti to its absolute theoretical best. So let me know how it sounds. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the sounds. It's been a long time since I've done a video like this. Feels so old school. Classic sound assortment. Hopefully you're excited. Why don't we start things off with a tingle warm-up with some mouth sounds. Gosh, this is really nostalgic to me, everyone. Hopefully it is for you too. So, enjoy. That sound reminds me of almost like a bird, kind of like taking flight. That's like a helicopter. Yeah, this is really feeling like old Jojo to me. I know some of you guys hate mouth sounds, so I'm sorry. I think the reason why this is really exciting for me is because I haven't made a video like this in honestly like a year. Every white noise video has been its own unique project, dedicated production, dedicated assets, scripts, a lot of complexity. So it's really nice, to make a video like this where I get to just hang out with you guys, be more impromptu, a bit more casual. Because, positive, right? You guys love, a lot of you guys have really enjoyed white noise, have appreciated, I guess, the upgrade, you know, since this time last year when I was filming videos out of my bedroom. But, you know, I do see comments where people are like, I miss the old Jojo, and I miss when his videos were more like low quality. I get it, I do, you know, really. So I hope that this video can sort of, you know, serve as a way to show you that he's still here. It's, you know, also nice because I feel like in our most recent videos I don't get the chance as much to really like hang out with you guys, talk with you guys, catch up with you all, touch base with you, because, you know, we're doing big role plays or big events or there's no talking, so it's really nice to be able to just speak to you and give you an update what's going on, so it's really nice. Alright, why don't we just get into some new sounds. Okay. So the first item that we have, which I am most excited to do on this microphone, is the snowball that Jade and Dido hooked me up with. Shoutouts to them. This sounds incredible on this microphone specifically. So, you're gonna see why. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Sounds incredible, right? I'm just gonna turn my volume up a bit more. so I can listen to myself. And the cord is like wrapped around my shoulder because if it's too long, it starts bumping into the microphone stand, and that causes a little bit of microphone distortion. So I'm just being very careful. Maybe that'll sound like it's behind you. Maybe this will sound like I'm on this ear. And now I'll sound like I'm on that ear. So hopefully you're getting some tingles and stuff like that. Let me put this back on. You can hear it one more time here. Legitimately one of the greatest sounds, I think, in the world on this microphone. Japanese ear pick. Oh, and I thought we could just do a little bit of brushing. Brush, brush, brush. Mind if I just brush, 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 brush. Brush, 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 brush. You can also use this side, but you gotta be very careful. Not a big fan of that sound. Brush, 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 brush. So I thought I'd tell you some very cool updates coming. There's only so much I can say, but we're building a second studio at the moment. You'll know more about that in the near future. I'm actually getting some work done in my main studio here. Well, we're actually going to raise the floor a little bit because there's a business directly under white noise, and they are loud. And on Mondays they have like these presentation conferences, and we can't even film. So yeah, there's like 60 people right under us. So we're going to raise the floor, pack it with mineral rock wool and house insulation to just improve the soundproofing of our studio even more. And all that costs money. A lot of money. So yeah, and then we have a new. Whoa, my voice sounds very strange. We have a new toy coming before Christmas this year. I think I've spoiled what it is, but it is a new microphone. A brand new microphone. And boy, is it a microphone. Alright. I can't wait for you to see it. The videos that we're gonna make with it are going to be out of this world. So I won't say what it is just yet. Stay tuned, because it's the most expensive microphone in the world. Yeah, you know how Stephen is very expensive. Imagine that times. Nearly 10. Yeah, well, I need help. So, we bought a new microphone. No other ASMR creator in the world owns this microphone. It's really going to be crazy stuff when it comes. So I'm very excited for you guys to see it. But honestly, I did buy this microphone not just for me. It's for all of my talents at White Noise, and for next year's special event, which you already know what that is, ASMR University. So I know people want to use it, so I thought I'd buy it so that we can all use it and have fun with it. So there's that. So yeah, there's that new microphone coming. I don't know what I'm gonna name him yet. But when he comes to the studio and sets up his house here, I'll let you guys decide what to name him. But it's very exciting, very, very exciting stuff. So there's that. Okay. Cool. So yeah, there's that new toy coming. So excited. And then that's pretty much it. Building a new studio, fixing our floors, getting a new microphone. ASMR University 2026 has already been planned. So there's that. I think I've pretty much figured out all of the creators that are coming to that event. I think we're trying to get 20 total, but that's why we're building a second studio, is because one studio is not enough for 20 people. We need two. I'm literally building another studio just for this event. I don't know why. It's not for. I don't do this, guys. If you haven't figured this out by now, I don't do this. Money is not a priority for me. I literally just love ASMR so much. And to the point that I make irresponsible financial decisions for your relaxation and enjoyment and entertainment. Like this new microphone, we didn't have to get it. We really didn't, but come on. So yeah, it's gonna be really, really exciting. Should I tell you how much it costs $100,000? I know. I have issues. You don't gotta tell me, but it's for you. It's gonna be so cool. So yeah, really excited for that. Plus, other ASMR artists are gonna want to use him. So, all right, let's move. Whenever I see Rappy Tappy with the Blue Yeti, I think of the water bag. So. I don't like it to get some shakes. Shakes. Just listen to those good sounds. Shake. Listen to those sounds. So we're just making some sounds with the water. That's probably not a good idea. I don't want water to spill out on the Yeti. But yeah, so that new microphone's coming, new studio, building the floors back up. ASMR University 2026. Very exciting stuff. Pretty much figured out the run list. It's gonna be nearly 20 creators, I hope. But it's just so chaotic. I think it's scheduled sometime mid next year. It's just events like that take months to organize, prepare, and put together, so we're starting early. Trying to line up times that work for everybody. Everybody. So yeah. using the Blue Yeti. I gotta bring out the little bird's pillow. Shoutouts to Raffy. That actually sounds quite nice. I like the sound up here. It sounds like it's on the top of my head. And then this, I don't know how it's possible, but this sounds like it's behind my head. Now it sounds like it's on top of my head. And now it sounds like it's right in front of me. Do you feel that? Isn't that cool? My hair is going really long. I really need to get a haircut. Like, really badly. So, I thought up next, we just get some really up close sounds here. Really close to the microphones. What do you think? I think that sounds really nice, actually. Just listen to those good sounds. You know what I mean? Just very, very gently. Maybe if I put it on the Yeti, maybe this will sound kind of good. Okay, let him cook. just love exploring sounds. Sorry. Why don't we move on now to the dolphin? Sorry, I just breathed into the microphone. That sounded crazy, don't you think? That sounded really cool, actually. What are your thoughts? Let me know down below. I think that has a lot of potential. Now I did bring one more little thing here. Now this one I'm really excited to see how it sounds. I'm gonna try the same thing, just like put it on the mic. Maybe not. That sounds nice. Excuse me. What is that sound? That sounded insane. Did you all hear that? It's like the more I push, the thinner the plastic becomes. And sort of the little rocks press against it, and it changes like the tone color. That's a fancy classical music expression. Sort of reminds me how slime sounds when you put it on the mic. That sounds sick. That's great. I like that. I like that a lot. Big fan of that. It's like I'm discovering new sounds with the same thing. You can tap on it. You can crunch it. You can stretch. Or you can press. So cool. That's my favorite part about ASMR. It's all about just extracting those sounds. Exploring how many sounds you can get out of a single object. Sometimes it's as random as a fidget toy. Sometimes it's something you find on a doodle website. Pretty cool stuff. Thought it was a good way to end things off here. Hopefully you've been enjoying this old school video. I know I sure as heck have. Up next, I felt like just doing, I don't know when will be the next time I have a chance to really do mouth sounds like this. So I'm gonna take full advantage of the moment because I think our next couple of videos I won't have the chance to really just touch base and catch up with you guys like this. Or do mouth sounds as casually as I'd like to. So I'm gonna take full advantage of the moment of this video, this great little casual, old school, classic video that we have today, and just do some mouth sounds. If I'm correct, then this video is coming out directly after a no talking video, which I thought I would just address some of those concerns that people had. A lot of people were commenting, really worried about my well-being and I guess feelings, which is so sweet. You guys are literally the best, but don't worry. I literally grew up on the internet. I have a thick skin. I can take people. First of all, constructive criticism is so welcomed. But just like hateful, negative comments, I'm totally fine with. Like, that's just how the internet is. Discord, that's just how the internet is. So I take no, it doesn't offend me. That video was really just, if anything, trying to give you guys what you want, as a lot of people prefer no talking, no talking ASMR. So I thought that it was a positive thing, but a lot of people thought that it was me being upset. But no, I'm fine. White noise, like I said, it's been great because I've been able to have each video be its own, like, contained project. And yeah, sure, like, these videos are really nice every once in a while to just, like, catch up with y'all. That's why I'm thinking, okay, now hear me out on this, of channel member only. Sorry, I blew on the mic. Channel member only videos that are more like old school like this. Because, like, you know, I really want to value each video that we upload to the channel now, and I'm really valuing that quality of a quantity approach. But I understand, you know, some of y'all really miss just casual, classic ASMR like this, so I am thinking of bringing it back, but it might be for like channel member only videos. So, if you haven't already, consider becoming a channel member. If you want to see more videos kind of like this, more kickback, you know, ASMR light. Because, you know, as much as I love these videos and I'm enjoying it, I'm also feeling a great sense of fulfillment and meaning from the high scale videos that we've been doing on the channel. So, and I don't plan to stop those either, as I really have enjoyed them. Like, some of my favorite videos I've ever made were from White Noise. Like the one-shot video, that was so much fun. Or we have a spa video coming up very soon. Turned out really well. Just like stuff like that, you know. So, and next year is only going to get better. So, yeah. Alright, everyone. So, that's pretty much going to wrap up tonight's classic video. Even the video length of this video is kind of like old school. Back in the day, all these videos used to be like 20 to 30 minutes. Back in the day, all these videos used to be like 20 to 30 minutes, but since White Noise, they're all like multi-hour long videos. So I think it's for the best that we keep this one on the shorter side, a la the old school Jojo. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below if you'd like more old school ASMR, and I'll see what I can do to make it happen. But until next time, everybody, shoutouts to Dido. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Wherever or whenever that may be.